Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Two Cigars and a Blunt. I am the man on the street.
I am Pharaoh King.
Well, I guess
Go.
I'm the mad professor from the boot. In the boot.
Poor boy from the booth. See, Mr. Tim Dog from
Yeah, okay. They wait for Tim. They wait for Tim to say something. Everybody waiting because Tim usually jump in. He usually get in, try to get in before King, then right after King. But yes, Tim Dog for be more careful won't be on tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
It's called adapting, people.
That's right. We have to adapt. But Tim Dog, man, we wish you well, man. Get well, my brother. He will be back, ladies and gentlemen. But Tim Dog, for be more careful, man. Hey, we sending you healing energy, like Charlamagne the God always say. Healing energy to you, my brother. Healing energy. So what's going on, fellas? What's going on?
Hey man, it's Friday night. Just got paid. Got my drink. I'm good to go.
Oh, I missed those.
Yeah, hey, Po boy, what's your excuse for last week, man? We was wondering where you was at. I
was feeling not myself.
Oh, you was the clone?
Yeah.
Damn shame.
They clone Brian.
That's a shame. No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. He didn't get to go see his weed man on Thursday.
He go see his weed man. Oh, okay.
That put me in a bad state. You see? Working right now.
See, that's why the weed man ain't supposed to leave town without telling nobody.
No, man, give me a heads up text or something like, bro, I'm be gone for 2 days.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we missed you last week, but I held it down for you, man. I use your,
you had all the conspiracies going.
I had them going for you. You know, I had me and you had the mental thing going. I knew what you were thinking, so I let all the people know.
I'm in the goddamn rabbit hole, and I ain't coming out.
Okay, then we're gonna get you out that rabbit hole sooner or later. You're gonna get out that rabbit hole.
You coming back down here, you ain't coming back neither. You ain't coming back right.
I got you.
I got you. Type party or none of that. It's gonna be for your brain.
I got you. I want us to start off. You know, we started talking about this last week. You know, and I had a I don't know. I want to not say premonition, but I heard somebody say something, and they was talking about, you know, we talked about black men in dresses, and I think it was either Pharaoh or Tim Dog sent the thing about the white actors in dresses. Did y'all get a chance to see that?
I saw something about it, but I didn't really pay attention. To be honest with you, it don't move my needle that much.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm with him on that one. I saw it and kept it moving.
Well, I guess this is my question. This is my question to the panel. This is what I want to know about. And I'm glad we got Pole Boy on here because, you know, I know he's going to, and I want to start with you too, Pole Boy. You know, we criticize these black men for wearing dresses, right? Hey, don't wear a dress. Don't wear a dress. You this and you that. But then we glorify them when they're playing the parts of pimps, drug dealers, murderers, and but we don't show them the same shame. Shouldn't all be in the same ball of wax? If we're going to criticize these guys for wearing dresses, Cat Williams said he played a pimp. The last pimp I know, they be slapping hoes, putting young kids out there on the street to make their money. So my thing is, how can we glorify one and then look down on another? Poor boy, what you got to say?
Because one is almost like emasculating, whatever you want to say, and the other is just showing reality. But the other side is reality for some people as well. But it's just you're right. I can't knock you for that. But I guess it's just because one is showing more of a feminine side of a man being a woman, and the other side is just showing the harsh realities of a man. So I guess that's what it is. Because I don't give a damn. I ain't putting on no dress. But there you go. Hot take.
What a take!
Hey,
what a take!
Hey, Pole Boy from the Brew has spoken. Goddamn it!
Okay. What y'all think about that, fellas? Why do we look down on one? But yet, hey, if I play a drug dealer, I'm selling death and destruction to my own people. Oh, that's all right. I could play that drug dealer, but I'm just as bad as Tyler Perry or whoever wearing a dress. Oh yes, he might be, playing a woman and
Yeah,
demasculating the
yeah.
black man, but the drug dealer is doing way more than he's killing whole families. But we would put them on a pedestal and look down on somebody that wears a dress.
Look, you could say that most of us have seen those type of people around the neighborhood. Um, I believe just they're just emulating. I won't say we're celebrating them or anything like that. That's just a truth of reality. That's what we see. That's what's going on in the neighborhoods. You can see that. You can relate to that type of life. I don't know any man that can relate to being a woman because he's a man. I mean, I like we said before, I'm just like anybody else. I don't care how much money they put out there. I'm not going to sit there and put a dress on if I have to do that to get famous. I'm not doing it. There's other people that haven't been asked to play those roles. And so why would I have to be the guy to play a role of a woman? But yes, I can go play a pimp because I've seen that. I've experienced that. Whatever that case may be for that actor, it's easy to play somebody that everybody can relate to.
Yeah,
Or the situation.
but you just said it just like I would say that. You say you playing a role. You
Yeah,
never
you
been a
playing a
pimp.
role.
No, but
Yeah,
you never been a pimp. That's what I'm trying
but
to
he's
say.
still a man. But the pimp is still a man.
Yeah,
The pimp is still a man. I'm not a
the
woman.
pimp. But what I'm trying to say is you playing a role. That's not your
Okay.
personal life. That's not you
Okay.
wearing a dress in your personal life. So
But
you're
he's
playing a
still a
role.
man.
Yeah, but you playing a role though. It's
I'm
just a
not putting a
character.
dress on. I get it, but I'm not
I,
putting a dress on.
okay, all right.
I'm not a
Uh,
woman. I'm still a man, regardless. Acting is acting. I get that, but I'm not going to play a woman when there's a million other fucking women that can go out there and play this role.
Okay, what you got to say about that,
Take the
Professor?
job away from the ladies, man.
No
Well, no,
shit,
you're
man.
not
Come
taking a
on.
job away from no lady. But my issue, my biggest issue is they'll play the drug dealer because that's a position of power.
Mm,
They'll play the pimp because that's a position of power. You
mm.
have power over somebody when you're being a pimp and a drug dealer in a movie, or even and especially in real life, because in real life you do have power over someone. If you're a man putting on a dress, where's your power?
Mm.
Where's that masculine role that you're
Because
supposed
you
to
ain't
be
got
playing?
that power of the
But see,
PUSS.
here's the thing about it: pimps and drug dealers go to jail, and they somebody woman in there.
Mm.
So I mean, you're gonna be masculine on the street and in public, but you're gonna go to jail and be somebody's woman. I mean, it's all the same thing. I'd rather play the role on camera than have to be forced to play that role in jail. But like I said, it's all about the appearance of power and the power over people. That's some good stuff you got there, huh, poor boy?
Yeah, I guess it's good stuff. He choking. It was just something that I was thinking about that I saw, and the guy made a great point. I need to ask the fellas this because, yeah, we a glorified pimp, a drug dealer, a murderer, or anybody that'll beat a woman, that'll kill his whole community. But we a chastise man for wearing a dress that we know that puts money back in the community, that feeds people, that does everything right. But we chastise that person just because because of our masculinity, I guess. Because when we see that black man in a dress, oh, he's affecting us. But really, he's not. He's affecting his. As long as he's doing something positive, I guess I don't have an issue with it. I guess that's the way I look. I guess I'm just speaking. I don't have an issue with it, but I have
I
an
don't have
issue.
an issue with it. I just
Okay.
ain't doing it. If that's what they want to do, hell, by all means, do you. I just ain't doing it. I don't see that that should be something that they have to do, whether you're black or white, to make it in the industry.
Mm.
Especially when they got old women that can play a grandma role. But I guess because it's funny. Hell, if you write something funny, it's gonna be funny regardless of who performing it. So I just think that they fools off for doing it to get further ahead if that's what the case is.
Well, let me ask you this: then let's go down this line. Then we go into our main topic of discussion tonight. So I was going to do a video. I haven't did it yet. So do you think that black exploitation? Damn, I'm messing up now. I've been drinking. Movies help.
Expectation.
Yeah, did it affect us, or did it hinder us, or did it help us? And reason why I say that because they gave America a look at the black man as being a pimp, as being a thug, as being a crook, as being a drug addict, as being somebody that you can't trust. But yet,
But
those are the type of movies that us as black people were paid to go see back in the day. Now there's a
Once
variety of movies that we can see. Well,
once
you got
again, that was what was available. That was what was available for TV. That was what was available to get known and get notoriety. Just like putting on a dress.
but what
I
you
know, just like putting on a dress, though.
okay,
Right?
all
Just like
right,
putting on the
It's
dress.
vibe.
That's what you had to do to get yourself noticed to get into the movies. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not saying that I agree with how we were portrayed. I'm saying that I rather played what the man professor said. I rather played a person that has some power as opposed to somebody who's emasculated. I mean, I just rather
so
I
what
did
if they
that.
come out with a guy playing a woman who's a powerful drug dealing woman? That's a dude, but it's a comedy.
I ain't gonna put no dress on, man. I ain't doing that shit, man. It ain't happening. I don't give a fuck how you spin it. It ain't gonna work this way. I'm not doing it.
what you got to say about that, Professor? The dynamic that I put out there about the movies.
That's always been my issue, and it's part of the reason why I really didn't watch black exploitation movies because the second part of the word exploit.
Mhm,
They're exploiting
mhm,
us for their entertainment, exploiting our culture for their entertainment, and taking
mhm.
away from us and who we were.
Mm,
And I refuse to watch it. Like one one I think one movie I saw that kind of upset me when it comes to black exploitation, and I know people love it and it's a classic, and I know it's sacrilege to some black folk, was Coffee Brown.
Coffee
And when I
Brown.
saw it,
Yeah,
I'm like, I understood the movie, but I'm like, this is why go through this to get a movie out like this, and what does it say to people who don't know us? And they
exactly.
only know us
Yeah.
from that kind of movie. That's what pissed me
Well,
off about it was I'm like, we shouldn't have
yeah.
to be in this movie. And I understand where Pharaoh and Po' Boy are coming from about having to wear a dress, but it's just as bad when the movies that
Yeah.
come out portray our women as hookers,
Yeah,
portray our
Yeah.
women as drug addicts, and the men as pimps and drug dealers. It's all the same bag.
it's all the
Yeah.
same bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's all the same thing. And honestly, and like Pharaoh said, he'd rather play the pimp and the drug dealer in the movie than a cross dresser or someone that's wearing a dress because of the power aspect. But they're taking away your power anyway if they making the
you
natural
drug dealer.
women look bad.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with y'all at all on that. But I mean, you get, like I said, we're given choices here, to get into the entertainment business. What was the movie with the little kid that told the dude, I'll put trademarks around your eyes or something? What was the movie?
uh,
What was the name of that movie?
Billy Carson something. It's
Yeah,
something Billy
yeah. The
Carson. Yeah,
story.
yeah. The
That's
story of Billy
another black
Carson. Yeah,
exploitation about a
yeah,
young kid that is coming up into the game and everything, exploiting the children and not giving them options in life. You
yeah.
know,
That was, I hate to say, but that's one of the worst acting. I was like,
you name a movie back then that had some good acting in it.
oh my God.
You
I
know
was
what I'm
like, man,
saying?
this shit is just
Believe
terrible.
That was
me,
that
enlighten
was
me.
you know what, the only black exploitation movie I saw that I enjoyed, and it really wasn't, it was a parody of black exploitation, was Black Dynamite.
Yeah. Oh, well,
And
Coolie High was good too, though.
Coolie High was pretty okay, but
Yeah, cool.
I
Yeah,
honestly didn't consider that a black exploitation movie.
yeah. It wasn't. Yeah,
I considered that a movie that's actually showing the culture and how it
yeah,
really was.
yeah. A
It was
coming of.
more realistic
Yeah.
and coming of age
Wait, that's
movie
right. That's what I thought
for
too.
black
Yeah,
people
yeah,
than like us, like the other movies like Coffee Brown and freaking Blackula. And
yeah,
there was one other one that I didn't consider black exploitation, but some people might. It was Car Wash.
yeah.
I
Car
enjoyed
wash.
Car
Yeah,
Wash.
yeah. Car wash. Yeah,
I don't
Well, what
consider it
about
black exploitation at all
yeah.
the
because
one with Richard
it
Pryor
wasn't.
in it?
That's
Yeah,
car wash.
No.
it
The
wasn't
other
them
one.
portraying us as bad in the
Mm.
movie and us as criminals. It was portraying us as, we're making the best of our situation and trying to
Yeah,
get out of that situation.
yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, the best character in that movie was the crossdresser.
Yeah, yeah. And then Richard Pryor had a couple of movies though. He was in the Mac.
That's the one I'm talking about. The Mac.
Yeah, he was in the Mac, and he was also in the one with Donna Ross on "Lady Sings the Blues."
Lady Sings the
Yes.
Blues. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I
Great
said,
movie,
man,
though.
yeah.
Great movie.
Oh, "Lady Sings the Blues" is one of the best movies ever made to me because it shows how I think it's the story of Billie Holiday,
Billie
how
Holiday.
the trials, the tribulation that she went through, and of course, they had man, everybody was in love with him back then during that
Billy
time.
D.
Billy D. Williams,
Billy D.
Billy D was
Hey,
the
just so you're waiting for my arm to fall off.
fall out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the pickup line. You use that line these days, your arm will fall off.
Fall off, yeah. But nah, shit, you holding out $1, it's gonna be gone before you get it out your pocket. I ain't playing with you.
But fellas, yeah, I just wanted us to go down that rabbit hole again. Now that we got poor boy, I needed to get his take on it. But man, we got a good show for you because we already started. We already started talking about what was going on, and let's start with Nikki Haley.
We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we perfect? No. I know I faced racism when I was growing up, but I can tell you today is a lot better than it was then.
Haley's campaign followed this up with a statement later on saying, quote, America has always had racism, but America has never been a racist country. The liberal media always fails to get that distinction. What do you make of this?
Racism is alive and well and thriving in the United States of America. I actually have a piece that'll be going on CNN.com.
But is the U.S. a racist country is the issue?
No, but I think we have.
Our country was founded on the premise that all men are created equal as long as they were white and men.
And landowners.
And landowners.
So I mean, you can
and Christian.
You can be honest about history and still have a positive outlook on how far the country has come, but you can't change history.
So, fellas,
I was hoping we talked about this stupidity last week.
well, we got it this week. We got it this week.
Here's the thing, and I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
She wants to say the country hasn't been racist, and the Republican Party as a whole isn't racist. But Nikki, why are you walking around telling people your name is Nikki rather than Nimrata, which is what your birth name is, your Indian birth name? Because a lot of Republicans won't vote for you. You look close to white. A lot of Republicans wouldn't take you seriously or even vote for you if they knew what your natural name was. Just like Bobby Jindal, whose given name is Payush, who was the governor of Louisiana.
Yeah.
Just like Raphael Theodore Cruz, they know their constituency, and they know their constituency don't like foreign sounding names.
That's correct.
So you can't say that there's no racism or this country's never been racist or this country isn't racist. When you have your American ass name, when you have a name that's Americanized for them to accept you. And that's the thing about it. It is. You just can't say it because you don't want to turn off your base. Your base is already turned off by you, love.
Yeah.
They don't care about you.
Yeah. Poor boy, what you think about it? Has America never been racist? What you think about that when she said that?
You muted, po boy.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You muted. There we go.
Racist and sexist. That's what this country was founded off of. Racism and sexism. So for her to say that just goes to show she trying to win votes for those who like that kind of talk,
It's why when Barack was elected, the first Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah. I mean, make sure they say that.
Amazing. That they'd have the nerve to say it wasn't racism, just like when her stupid ass said that that slavery wasn't the reason behind the Civil War. But if you ask them what it was about, they say states' rights. States' rights for what?
What? Slavery.
In fact, in the Articles of Confederacy, slavery is said more than any other damn word.
Yeah.
More than states' rights. Especially in the Confederacy for the I forgot what it's called, that Mississippi drafted. Slavery is the third word in the damn thing. Just like Georgia. So get the hell out of here, Nikki. America was built on racism. That's why the Native Americans don't have nothing now.
That's right. And I know a lot of people probably wondering because I did the video and I got a lot of people saying that, hey man, why are we talking about the past? We need to be talking about the future. Well, one of the reasons why we're talking about the past is because people don't want to. They want to erase what happened in the past and talk about what's going on now. Well,
Exactly.
that's part of the problem because people don't want to talk about race. I think race is probably the worst thing that America and race is that comes out of America because we are too afraid to have that conversation. Now, once we start having that conversation, then maybe we can move forward. But you just can't use this word whitewash it and
Well,
make
yeah,
it seem
and
as though that it
and
never
that's
existed.
and that's what they want to do. I mean, they say America got rid of slavery. Yeah, after killing nearly 1 million of its citizens, yeah, you got rid of slavery. No other country had to do that. Then after you got rid of slavery, you brought up Jim Crow for the next 100 years. No
Yeah,
other country had to do that. You had black people fighting in World War II who couldn't wear the uniform around the country because they was afraid people would kill them for wearing it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
all of y'all were Army, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's correct.
Um, with the Army GI Bill, blacks couldn't sign up for it until the 60s to get loans for homes, to get money for school. Until what was it, the 60s when it was finally
Uh,
given to everybody, or was it the
don't,
70s?
don't get me lying, man.
I'm trying to. I read it recently. I'm trying to remember. It was either the 60s or the 70s because it was much later than you think where black people was able to get loans from the government to buy houses.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Me
So
ask you this
get
though.
the hell over it. When I hear people say that, I wish I could get in their face and talk to them, or at least slap the living piss out of them.
Yeah,
See, stop
Because it's
being
just the
an angry
stupidest
black
thing.
man. See, this is what they talk about.
I don't care. I'm
Right
angry.
there.
You're damn right I'm
Right
angry.
there.
but you shouldn't be angry though, po' boy from the boot. You shouldn't be angry.
Man, until we dissolve race from everything, it ain't gonna matter because people gonna always keep arguing about it. Until that shit is dissolved and you're a person, period. Either you're a man or you're a woman, period. It shouldn't matter what fucking color your skin is. We got to dissolve all that shit, and we got to do that ourselves. White people gotta say, oh, I'm gonna be a person. Black people gotta say, I'm gonna be a person. On the application, you put a fucking person down. Don't put your race because that's what keep the shit going. Is we keep it going. It's by every time we sign up for something, we check that African American, that Asian, that other. Check other and put person, and that's how we can change all that shit. Because until that shit is dissolved, it's always going to be an issue. Forever.
So let me ask you this then. So what are you saying that you should never talk about it? You know, you should never talk about slavery. That's what I'm trying to say. How can
Do
how
Jewish
can
people continuously talk about the Holocaust? Do they continue?
yes they do.
Move
Yes, they do.
Yes they do. Yes,
Every day.
every day.
And
Yes they do.
and that's my
Yeah.
issue with
Well,
it.
I don't
Is
live in that
only-
part, so I don't know.
and that's my issue with it is only black people are supposed to forget our pain. Our pain don't
Well,
matter
but-
to nobody but us. And then when we talk about it, oh, well, that's the past. Get over it. And then the same token, they say, well, white people were affected by this, and this. Well, guess what? That's the past. I mean, I'll be damned. I bet if I tell a white person get over September 11, 2001, they're gonna get mad about it.
Hmm.
Now, granted, one is more recent than the other, but guess what? Racism still affects me.
Mm.
I don't know that you had family members in the either one of the towers or in the Pentagon or in the field in Pennsylvania unless you tell me.
Mm.
So I don't want to hear no bullshit from white people, some white people, and I'm not going to group everybody in one and I'm not going to say every white person is an ally or an enemy, but I don't want to hear that bullshit that racism shouldn't matter. No, it don't matter to you because your people are the racist ones. Because I guarantee you, if white people go somewhere where they're the minority and they're being discriminated against, they're gonna bring the shit up and act and play victim. I guarantee that.
What you say about that, po' boy?
Hey, I've already said, man, until we get past it, it's always going to be an issue. You got to get past
easy to say, and I would love to get past it.
It's not saying that forget about it, but you have to get past it. Everybody has to get past it.
It's part of the reason why they're trying to take.
It's just mainly in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to
part of the
some
reason
country,
why
that
you
really
have
don't matter.
a certain group of people trying to take history like that out of the textbooks so that it won't be taught. Because they say it hurts your feelings. Well, how the fuck you think it feel for me to know that my ancestors were slaves? That don't hurt me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's the part that I have a issue with. Is that, yeah, I agree with you, poor boy, that we need to get past it, but you just can't act like it never existed. You just can't say, well, get over it. Well, we never talked about it in the first place. We never really sat down and understood, why did the country have to go through all that? Why did, after slavery, why didn't we start anew? Okay, but yet we had what, sundown towns. We
Still
had
happen.
yeah, we got segregation. What else we had? We had the Jim Crow laws. See, that's the thing on,
Redlining.
yeah, red
Yeah,
line. Well, that still
well,
goes on to this day.
right. It's in the past now, so it's time to stop living. They had that. You're right. Shit was horrible, but it's not the
But has
same.
it
We
not
have to
affected you? I mean,
continue.
I know you red and all, so you damn near white, like Red Fox would say, you light, bright, and damn near white. But my dark ass is still affected by it.
But that's because you living in that energy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Well,
gonna say.
I would say this. I would say it still affects us because we look at the judicial system. When I hate to put it this way, but we could have the same crime, and I saw something. The same judge gave a white dude for the same crime. They gave him like 2 years, but the black dude, that same crime, they gave him 23 years
Yeah.
for the
I,
same crime.
there was a case in Texas about that. A white guy and a black guy selling the same damn drug.
Yeah,
This would be both of their first offense. The white guy basically got probation, and the black boy was sent to jail for.
yeah,
No, I'm sorry. The white guy was a bigger criminal and had more on his record, and he was sentenced to a year and a half. Maybe we might be talking about the same case.
yeah,
Man on the
yeah,
street,
yeah,
and the black boy. This was his first time ever even being arrested. Was sentenced to almost 7 years in prison.
yeah, yeah. And that's why I say that, yeah, we could say that we want racism to end, but we look at the judicial system and you can see that it's unfair. You can see that things that happens, and it's only happened because of the color of your skin. You know, we are more, they say that black people, we are more to convict our own kind because we want to be judged that we're being easier on that person than a white person. A white person would they would let their people go, but we would deep down saying, I want to let them go, but they're gonna judge me and they're gonna think I'm not one of them.
And
So
the sad shit is it starts in school.
yeah,
They'll suspend black kids for the stuff white kids get detention for,
yeah, yeah,
and it happens everywhere.
yeah.
And like
But
I said, and like you said, it's until we're treated fairly by everybody, there is always going to be racism.
yeah,
It's why people like Donald Trump called African countries shithole countries, even though I know a bunch of shithole countries in Europe.
yeah, that's true.
Boy, you ain't never even been in no Europe.
I said I know them, damn it. Have you?
I ain't never been.
But that's my point. They have poor countries in Europe too, but he didn't dare call those shithole countries.
No, you don't. You don't. Yeah, they're not gonna put a border up on Canada.
Right.
They're not
Right.
gonna build. They're not gonna build a border on the Canada border.
Right.
They're only gonna do it on
They
the.
have poor, they
Yeah,
have, and the sad thing is, the poor Asian countries, or the ones they call shithole countries, have darker skinned people.
yeah, that's correct.
India, Cambodia, Vietnam.
Yeah, yeah. And the only reason why I want us to have this discussion because we talked about this a couple of months ago when we talked about Nikki Haley, and I was even saying if there was anyone of the Republican Party I would vote for, it's Nikki Haley because she was talking some sense. But now I got to reevaluate myself because of this nonsense that she's trying to put out there.
They
And
always gonna fall back to what they feel comfortable with.
That's what I'm about to say. She's made it to the top 3, so now she got to go back to playing the role. She got to go back doing whatever she got to do to win. Say what she got to say. This is what the other people been saying to win. So
but this,
I'm gonna sneak around in here too.
but this is the thing though. When President Obama won, it was the black vote that put him over. When Trump won, it was the black vote not showing up because they couldn't stand Hillary.
Right.
When Biden won, it was the black vote that put him over. So the next president of the United States They need the black vote. They because 9 times out of 10, the MAGA supporters, the Trump supporters, the ones that are on the fence, oh, they're going Trump way. Oh, you put that in the bank. So they need the black vote. So she just lost a vote from me because of that nonsense that she just spilled. And that's what I'm trying to
Now
say.
you
Yeah,
going with Biden now?
what, what better than these clowns?
See, my issue,
Dum, dum,
I'm gonna tell you what part of my issue
dum.
is. Yeah, you know how to get me started.
Go
How to get
ahead,
me
Professor.
started. I love listening to these cooning Negroes who talk about Trump with glowing terms when Trump's party is the party that don't want your stupid ass to vote in the first place. They trying to take your right to vote away from you. And you saying that these people stand for you for something. And the thing of it is, Biden and the Democrats, they may not be any better. They may
That's
not
correct.
be any better.
That's
They
correct.
not.
But guess what? They aren't worse. They damn sure ain't worse. Because like
They
I said,
are.
no, they're not. Because I'm gonna tell you what, listen to the Republicans talk. The reason they want to secure the border, they don't want these brown people coming in and voting for Democrats. Because I guarantee you, if they was coming in to vote for Republicans, they wouldn't have a border crisis.
That's not the reason.
No,
Yeah.
that's the
I can
reason.
tell you my theory
Hey,
on the reason, but I
That's
ain't
the
gonna,
reason. My
I
issue.
ain't gonna
okay.
take y'all down my rabbit hole.
Okay
And in
then.
fact, more than a couple Republicans have already said that they don't think women should vote.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's
And
right. Oh, Chuck, you agree with that, man, on the street? You said that's right. You agree with that? Women shouldn't vote?
they ain't thought what I'm
You
saying. I'm
just said that's
agreeing.
right.
No,
He's
I'm agreeing
agreeing
with what
with
he's
what I
saying. But let's
said,
just say
Negro.
that's right. And speaking,
Put the weed down, goddamn.
that put the weed down. And speaking of the coon, man, our uncle, old Uncle Ben.
History is nothing to be ashamed of, which is why we need a savior.
And that savior for Ben Carson is Master Donald Trump. He was campaigning for Trump while explaining to white people how, well, racist white people in particular, that it's okay, that there are some black people who agree that slavery was not a big deal. Ben Carson is among them. This is insane. First, let me highlight the reality of the enslaved African in America. Let's be 100 about what it actually was. It was, in fact, human sex trafficking. It was, in fact, rape and child molestation. It was, in fact, murder, kidnapping, and extreme brutality. All of these things are contextualized under the umbrella of what they call slavery. Who would ever say that child molestation, human trafficking, and murder is in fact not that bad? Who?
So when you see that, when Ben Carson said that slavery benefited the black man, it took you basically, I'm paraphrasing here, took you out of the jungle of Africa where you was free, running around bucket naked. He said bucket naked. Yes, I did. Bucket naked, enjoying yourself. And he brought you over here. You praying to whoever God you was praying to. But he gave you a Bible and he made you a Christian. And now you're an American. So slavery is good for everybody. And you shouldn't be ashamed of it. What do you say about that, poor boy?
Yeah, they weren't hey, they weren't American. They weren't American in their days. They still wasn't free.
Think of a joke that I heard Eddie Griffin telling the other day. He was like, he said, black people in Africa, we had all the land, all the gold, all the diamonds. White people had all the Bibles. He said today, we got all the Bibles. The white people got all the land, all the gold, all the diamonds. That's all I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, Pharaoh. What you got to say?
No, hey, I know exactly what he's talking about. But Eddie Griffin said that I was listening to it earlier today.
Yeah,
that I was talking about praying to the God and energy and mass.
Yeah.
E equals MC squared. It's like, listen, y'all know what Ben Carson is doing. All right, there's no secret in what he's doing, what he's been doing, and what he has done. And all he's doing is repeating what others have said, and to fit the bill of whoever he's trying to please. Oh man, I don't take anything he said worth even listening to.
Professor.
Honestly, what I never understood is why these Negroes have no issue with comforting racist people by putting us down, and not putting us down, but why do they feel the need to give comfort to? And I've never understood that shit. And I don't care what Ben Carson's motivations are. What he's doing is giving comfort to racism, and that's all he's doing. And then by saying it's no big deal, my dude, it's obviously a big deal, or you wouldn't have said anything.
No, let's go back, Professor, on why he chose to do the profession that he chose was because of where he came from.
Oh, I know, and that's my point.
You see what I'm saying? Like you chose to leave what you're talking about.
He a Mason too, ain't he?
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Here's the thing about Ben Carson. Would we know him that much, being as great a surgeon as he is, if he were white?
No. We wouldn't have known about Ben Carson if it wasn't for who's the actor that played him?
The HBO movie.
No, that's Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, if Cuba Gooding Jr. played him, we wouldn't know who he was.
Well, no, I've known.
Before the movie, yeah.
No, that's not what I'm saying, fellas. What I'm saying is the majority of people now only know him for what you see. They don't know him from the movie and before that. The people now, they don't know.
I understand what you're saying, but I knew he was a neurosurgeon, way before. And when he was talking sense, when he was talking sense. But my issue with Ben Carson is this: you won't go to a Jewish person and tell a Jewish person, "Hey, the Holocaust was no big deal."
Right. And
you won't go you won't go to Japan or see a Japanese American and say, "Hey, that bomb that they dropped on Hiroshima, hey, that was no big deal." I'm being honest, but somebody made a great point the other day, and I think it was my man right there, Dr. Richie. He said that if a white person had said the same thing that Ben Carson said, all Black America would be up in arms.
Yeah.
Everybody would be up in arms, calling this person a so-and-so racist.
And that's my issue. When racism comes from us, it should be pointed out too. And I've always pointed it out.
And that's what they say. They say what they do is they get a person that look like you to say the things that they can't say and get away with it.
Right.
Now, and that's what they do. And that's why I'm pointing it out right now. Ben Carson, somebody need to slap the shit out of him.
Yeah,
I hate to say that. He need to be slapped.
Why would you hate to say it when he's not hating what he's saying? Why would you
Candace Owens?
No, I'm just saying because I don't, the man on the street, 2 cigars and a blunt. We don't condone violence.
That's not violence.
When it's necessary,
he's promoting violence the way he's speaking.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it just. Somebody speak, man, because I want to.
Like I said, it's giving comfort to racist people, and like you said, they don't ever disparage Jewish people. They don't disparage anybody but themselves, and that's why people like him and Candace Owens and Jason Whitlock are people you can't take seriously. Because here's the fact: I guarantee you, let them go somewhere where Bubba don't have a TV and know who their asses are. I bet they're gonna know what a nigga is then.
Yeah.
I bet they're gonna see the racism they try to act like don't exist then.
Yeah, and speaking of Candace Owens, you jump the subject here, but it's all in the same vein. When she was in high school, she was being harassed, and guess what? She got to come to her defense to fight her high school.
The NCAA.
That's
I'm
right.
Not NAACP. I'm sorry.
NAACP.
Yeah, to get into college. Yeah, she used the NAACP to get into college, and then immediately said they was a racist group.
Yeah, like I say, you use it to a certain point. Poor boy from the booth.
I know y'all was talking about that Nikki Haley. She's her family's from India.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah,
hey, we know that.
That's why I call her by her given name, her birth name, Nimrata. That's
what somebody said this the other day. I don't know if I say this to y'all when we talk on Saturday. When what's the other dude? Ramasaki or Ramahu? What's the other dude? Yeah, he's from India, right? He's Indian, right?
Yeah. He's full blood,
huh?
Blooded, like
but this is what they. But this
because he said it.
And this is what they say when he went to Iowa.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
you look at him, he looks dark. Oh, you look too much like Obama. You look too much like
That's
Obama.
exactly
We
what they
can't
said.
vote for you.
They said looking at him reminds them of September 11th.
That's right. And that's the crazy thing. But like you say, if you look at Nikki
I
Haley,
know, right?
yeah, I'll be. But you look at Nikki Haley, she look like a white woman. And truth be told, she's from my home state of South Carolina. Her father taught school. Yeah, her father taught school at HBCU. Her mother was a tailor. She also taught school at HBCU.
She looks Indian.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but
No, she
the average
tried to
person,
dress herself as a white woman,
but my thing is, my thing is, she went to an all white school where there was no blacks in that school, and they even said that when her parents went to rent a home, they told her parents, you can't have no black people in your house. You know, I'm from one of the most racist states in America. Still to this day. You could walk down the street on one side, you could tell them you go to the white neighborhood and you go to the black neighborhood. Even though a small town like that, you could tell the difference.
It's a small town, that's why, because even my small town is like that.
Yeah, and it's just crazy.
You could ask Brian. Brian's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Poor boy, you know we go to Defeatiac, you be like, what the fuck?
Well, he's from New Orleans, so you know.
No, but when we get to Defeatiac, you can see it.
Yeah.
It's just like your town.
Yeah, you can see it.
You know it. You see it. As soon as you drive in, you be like, oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, you got it.
The track thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, you cross the track to go to our home, to where we live.
Well, you cross the road, you can tell what side of town you on.
It's the road and the tracks where I'm at.
but these the type of conversations that you got to have, and this is what I was saying earlier, Pole Boy. These the type of conversations that you got to have with a person that don't look like you, so hopefully they can get a better understanding. Because all they're getting right now is one side of the picture, and that side of the picture is this: hey, don't be ashamed that your grandfather was a slave owner. Don't be ashamed as though that black people are beneath you. But if you don't have that conversation and you talk to me about the way that I grow up or the way that I live, that's the only way that we can make it better. And my issue with everybody trying to erase our history to justify them from not feeling bad. Well, I'm not trying to make your kids feel bad, but hopefully your kids will get a bit of understanding. So when your parents come and say to a young kid and say, I don't want you playing with that N-word over there, that kid can say, no, Mom, I understand that child. I understand, that's my friend. He's not like that. Because it's the parents, really, that teaches the kids to be racist.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
See, and my issue is the same. It's the same people that say that they're removing history because they don't want their kids' feelings to be hurt, are the same ones that say F your feelings.
Yeah.
So
somebody jamming.
So it's like I said. It's like I've said before.
What's that, Taylor Swift?
I have no idea.
Go ahead, Fitz, I'm sorry.
It's like I said before. There's nothing moves the needle faster than white tears.
A white woman's tears. Get it right.
Well, yeah, white woman's tears. Yeah, I said it that way, but white period.
You ain't about to get Tom Brady on TV crying, and people don't really give a shit.
I bet if he cried to get a job, I bet if Tom Brady cried to get a job now, he'd be working tomorrow. He'd be starting for a playoff team tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all who's gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell y'all who's gonna be in the Super Bowl. I know.
No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait Saturday, baby. You gotta wait for that. This is not the show. That's a different show. That's a different show. Let's pick them.
I might be invisible on that day, man. I don't know. You never know.
Well, I told you, man. You was with us last Saturday. All the mental picks I got, man. I ran them down. Look at the video.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I was better than both of y'all on the pick, so I don't care what anybody say.
Yeah, but that's a different show.
The thing y'all good is picking y'all damn noses. That's
it.
What's the next topic?
Yeah. Because we talking about race and everything. But man, we always got to have some buffoonery in there. And when I saw this, I just had to.
West has installed $850,000 titanium teeth implants in a new look he compared to the James Bond villain Jaws. The rapper posted a photo to his Instagram account with his mouth wide open to show off his new metallic dentures to fans. A source close to the rapper said it was quite unlike anything that has been done before. West personally designed the denture-like structure with a team of cosmetic surgeons and dentists, the source said. Thomas Connolly, the dentist who carried out the procedure, said the denture-like structure was modeled to fit West's teeth. It was a pleasure to work with every step of the process. His vision for designing unique art transcends the dental progression. The marriage of his vision with dental science has created a new look that is epic.
Okay. I know we trying to uplift black people, but this Negro. God damn it. Soon as I who say that? That's the Godfather, right? Soon as I try to get out, they pull me back in. This Negro.
Listen,
hold on. No, I want Po' Boy. I want Po' Boy to speak.
If we would have 3 dental lab techs on this show about what we just saw, you already know what we're gonna say.
No. Because Po' Boy does music. He does poems. He's one of those eclectic. That's the word I'm looking for.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You got one up man, Professor. You got him up in this vocabulary, boy.
he one of those eclectic people. So Po' Boy, what you think about your boy, man? God damn.
Oh.
So he got him implanted in his mouth.
I don't think the implanted. I think
the bottom teeth are implants. These are just dentures to go over his
teeth.
To
go over his teeth. Yeah. They a lot of people thought that he took his teeth out, but he didn't.
They just said ripped out, man.
Yeah, but
they said his bottom teeth
trying
were
to
ripped
clarify
out.
because they said one thing. They said implants, and then they said, we know.
No. They said that the bottom, the diamond grill on its bottom, were what he ripped out and implanted. But these are just dentures to fit over his teeth.
Yeah.
So he's trying to let y'all know that if he turned up missing and y'all find a body, it ain't him.
God damn it, boy.
That rabbit hole, baby, is deep.
hey, that's $850,000 mouth, man. Shit.
He got money.
He might be missing the whole
guy,
head. Shit.
He ain't all that. But that's the reason he's doing it. If something happened to him, this is proving who he is. Y'all, this man took his whole bottom mouth out, goddamn it, to let y'all know how serious he is about him. Something happened to him, and he's doing this for a reason. It ain't because he's crazy. He crazy.
It ain't because he's crazy, but he crazy.
Wait. That's like America's not racist, but I face racism. I mean, damn it.
A double-edged sword, man. You're gonna get cut on either side. You just keep walking. Keep walking, you're gonna get cut. That's all I gotta say.
This dude misses his mama still.
I said I
miss my mama too, but god damn.
Here's the you don't have the money to be stupid.
Different reasons than you miss yours.
You don't have you don't have the money to be stupid. But my issue with Kanye is, and I blame us because we stupid enough to talk about it.
Yeah, we are. We gotta do
stupid enough to talk about it.
We got to though. We can't.
He doing this stupid shit to get people to talk about him, and it's working.
Yeah.
Second time in 4 weeks we talking about his silly ass?
Yeah, because he had the Ku Klux Klan hood on a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, it's just the stupidest thing. And then the dentist, Nick, the dentist,
he got paid.
And that's what I'm saying. His dental vision, dental fucking vision. Dental vision, nigga. What? He not
yeah, it is. What do you say? That dental progression right there, boy.
Nobody else doing that shit.
His vision
ain't nobody else doing that.
You know what? I want Kanye dumbass to try to chew some food with that and rip his goddamn mouth apart.
Oh, he about to lose weight. He about to lose some weight. His ass is about to be all head and goddamn.
Shit. No goodness, man.
Look what Miss Elena just put. She's absolutely right.
Yeah. Let me see what she put. I missed it. My bad. I am my job. Our first comment of the night.
First comment.
Comment.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, we need that horn, don't we?
Yeah, I got it on my other machine, but it's not working right. Y'all say y'all be hearing echo, but we got to figure that shit out. I don't spend $500. I'm like my man on Django. When I spend $500, I'm gonna get my $500 worth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he just does this shit to get people to talk about him, and it's just like they say that the greatest trick in the world the devil ever did was make people think he don't exist. Well,
Exactly.
It's time to make Kanye not exist, and I'm not saying kill him.
Okay. Hey.
I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying we need to ignore his ass.
A public service announcement.
You don't have to give me the disclaimer. I said I'm not saying it.
I'm talking about people know because they come up missing. I want them to come looking at us. He got that dude there.
Oh, they got to look because my bank account. No, I ain't do it.
Yeah, because what he got in his mouth, $850,000.
Like I said, they look at my bank account. They know I ain't do it.
They ain't about to put that in the clone.
Shit, it costs more than. Oh, see, I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole with you though. It costs more to make a clone than those damn teeth that Kanye got in his goddamn mouth.
How you know?
That's the purpose.
How you know?
Now you know that this is I am Kanye West, and anybody that you see that look like me that ain't got this in their mouth is not me. Goddamn it! Come on, man. He ain't doing this shit. He got money. He doing this shit for a reason.
I told you why. He's doing it so people like us can talk about his dumb ass.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. But why though? Why would you?
Because I'm gonna tell you what. Kanye is a lot like politicians. If you ain't talking about them, they feel lost.
Yeah, that's the perfect thing that you just said because who was out? I think it was Rizza Alam, something like that. Rizza, smart brother, and he was talking about I was going to actually go do a piece on it. He was talking about Floyd Mayweather's top 10 watches, and Floyd got that one watch for like nothing but diamonds. It's worth like $10 million, and he was saying to himself, "Why would you need a $10 million watch?"
Because he got the money.
Yeah, but I know you got the money, but what's the purpose of it though?
Because he got the money. Why do you have 13 cars and you can only drive one?
You can't get one. That's why.
That people can say you have a $10 million watch, but here's the thing: where are you wearing it?
Exactly.
Where are you
and
wearing
on top
that
of
shit?
that, when he bought it, it was $10 million. Them diamonds depreciate. They don't appreciate.
But it's a one of one, so it's always gonna go up.
It's just like Rolls Royce built a bespoke car for somebody called the Longtail that cost $30 million. Where are you driving it?
Yeah, Jay-Z bought that car.
I guarantee it's never seen the road.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce bought that car.
I promise you it's never seen pavement.
Yeah. Jay-Z bought that car for Beyonce.
Is it Longtail or Boattail? Boattail.
Boattail. Yeah.
Boattail.
Yeah, Jay-Z bought that car, $30 million. Yeah.
I promise you they've never driven it, except maybe around the pavement around their house, the driveway around their house. And I promise you it's never seen a public road. So why buy it other than to say you have it?
Well, actually,
and that kind of shit is not an investment.
We do the same thing. We buy clothes that we put in the closet. We'll never wear. We might buy something and you'll never use that shit. So they just do it on a crazier, more insane level.
I would say.
But the point of that, but no, that's different. See, you buy clothes and put them away just so that in case the opportunity comes up for you to wear that somewhere, you'll have it. But you're not buying a $30 million car to drive every day.
Yeah, I think when this is just my way of thought is when rich people
$30 million on the car, I bet I want to spend 330. I want nothing. Give me a free car.
I got that, but I guess what I'm going to say is that when I think when they buy stuff like that, it's an investment because if it's a one-on-one, it's the only one. It's not going to depreciate. It's going to increase in value over time. So over time,
but a car like that only fits one profile. Nobody else is gonna want it.
No, so somebody else rich. Its value is gonna go up.
I promise you, its value will go up because, like you said, it's one of one. But it's it's built especially for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Who else would want to buy it?
But that's what I'm saying, though.
Nobody's gonna want to buy it just to say that they have that. particular
No,
car. It's just like it's not like Elvis's pink Cadillac that people bought because it was Elvis's. It wasn't one of one, but it was special because it was Elvis's car.
but
That car
Professor, you
that
just
they built,
you just made my point for me
no, that
because
car that they built for Jay-Z.
no, the guy didn't build it for Jay-Z. Jay-Z and them bought it. That's what I'm
But no,
saying.
but that's my point. Is
It was the first
something like that
fool.
is not
Yeah,
really an investment
yeah,
because
yeah.
something like that is not really an investment because no one else wanted it.
But no, you just made my point though, Professor. You just stepped on your own. You just stepped on your own point because by the time that car comes around, Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna be in the same vein as Elvis. Not our generation, but to the next
But
generation that's growing up. That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
is what I'm saying is that car is not the investment that people want to think it is because it was bought by Jay-Z and Beyonce. It was built. It wasn't.
Crazy.
There's
Hey,
nothing special about the car
it's
other
three
than
of
its
them,
price.
guys. It's three of them.
Three of
This-
them.
Okay,
Yes,
see
three
that
of them. There's only three.
that's what I'm saying. There's nothing special about it other than its price. Because I guarantee you, if it was $100,000, somebody might have not bought it. I've seen the car. It's off. It is an ugly ass car.
Yep.
There's nothing special about it.
It like I say though, it's just the fact that
Nigga, they got
yeah,
an umbrella in the trunk. That shit fire.
Wow, an umbrella in the trunk. The typical Rolls Royce has umbrellas built into the door, man. Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, they got
yeah.
them in the door, and when you get out, the umbrella's over the car so you don't get wet opening up your fucking umbrella.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I guess we you know we all can say that we will never do it, but if we had that type of money,
No.
who'd say that we won't? I don't know.
I've seen the most expensive car the most expensive car I've seen that I would buy was a one-of-one Koenigsegg Regera or Agera S that was carbon wrapped. It had a carbon fiber body shell. It cost $2.5 million. And even when I said that, I'm like, ooh, if I had 45 million, that'd be too much money. If I had 200 million, that's too much money. So I know 30 million I wouldn't spend on no damn. I don't think there's a house I'd pay $30 million for. And a house is more of an investment than a damn car. Because I guarantee you, the moment they drive that car, I promise you, the moment they drive that car on a public road, it's gonna be worth less than half of what they bought it for.
Professor, it has an umbrella in the trunk.
I
that
don't
pops
give a
out.
damn if it
It pops out over the car,
Pharaoh. It could have a grill on it that materialized filet mignon on it, and I don't think it'd be worth $30 million damn dollars.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you
feet too.
I tell you the truth.
Why they was driving it?
Me ask you this. Then. Since
If it came with Beyonce, I wouldn't pay $30 million for it.
Hold on, you done went through goddamn far now.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I got a question for. I got a question for poor boy. Okay, he all his jobs. He done been a poet, a rapper, a producer, a goddamn.
You're gonna catch me on the wax.
So he done been a soldier.
Goddamn.
But my question is this. We're talking about we won't buy a $30 million car or whatever. But you being a professional chef, when people come by those high expensive steak, why? And the question why I say I'm with the professor, why would I pay $30 million? Why can't I just go get a car for $3,000? Hey, I'm gonna get the same joy. Hey, and just like professor say, hey, Pharaoh, I could put an umbrella in my trunk. I just got to walk back there and get it.
No. So
I got you.
I know you
man. That's what it is.
I got you. So
But no, everybody has their vice, man.
Yeah.
What's your vice?
Yeah.
What's your vice? What do you like to do?
So I'm just trying to figure out. So that $20 steak that I buy out of a Kroger or whatever, and I see like they got a place here called Brinkley's. They got a $300 steak. I'm like, what the fuck the difference?
Because I'll let you know when I go in 2 weeks.
All right. Poor
I'll
boy.
let you know. I'll let you know when the $20 difference is. I mean, $100, $180 difference is.
All right, poor boy. What you got to say about that?
It's about the quality, man. The meat itself. You know, you paying for a good grade of something when you spend that kind of money. Because the cheaper you, pretty much the more you spend, the further away you get from the organs. Because that meat tastes better.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
That meat that's right next to them organs, that's gonna taste almost exactly the same. Like an organ. It's like but so you paying to get further away. It's just like with everything. You pay to get further away. That's you want better, you go further away.
Okay. So my question to you,
shit, literally, it's like life. You in the hood, it's the shit. It's like in the
and see, I was waiting for him to go there. I didn't know how he was gonna fucking get there,
but he got there.
I knew it was coming.
So the question, come on, man. What's your vice? You have this money, you can buy what you want. What's your vice? You got everything you possibly want. What's your vice now? Your money's working for you, so no matter what you spend, you buy that $30 million car. $30 million probably gonna hit the bank at the end of the month. So what's your vice?
Truth be told, my vice for me right now, because basically, and a lot of people I say, you know, but usually young people, he's capping. You know, I basically got everything that I ever wanted. You know, I got my family, I got my health.
No,
I got you. But I'm trying to say. So I really don't have a vice. There's nothing out there that I see now because I did everything that I wanted to achieve. I achieved my version of what they call the American dream. So if I was to have a vice, if I was to have a vice, if I had money,
in a political debate, we're not
okay, no. You asked me a question.
What's your vice?
You asked me a question. If you asked me a question, if my only vice was if I had money, I probably have a box seat at the Eagles Stadium. That probably be my vice. Yeah.
What you gonna get though? You got all this money. What you getting? What you gonna buy? Like me. Like I like motorcycles. You know I love motorcycles. I'm probably gonna have a motorcycle
anytime that you want.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have probably a motorcycle manufacturing plant that I can get as many motorcycles as I want and I ride the fuck I want. You see what I'm saying? What you gonna get? You got money, you just spending it. That was his vice. He gonna buy it for his wife, $30 million. We're not gonna spend $30 million on the car, right? But we have $1.5 billion of wealth. $30 million is $30,000 to him.
That's true.
And I still ain't spending $30,000, so I still can't understand.
but what I'm saying is, everybody has a vice. If we're not living what we're living now, everybody has something. If you had the ability to do whatever you want to do with the money, you have financial freedom of that nature. You'll be saying the same shit that we talk about with Kanye with the $150,000 grill. With the $30 million car. I probably have a helicopter to fly down.
I see, you can't say that because Warren Buffett is way richer than Jay-Z. Warren Buffett still live in the same house he bought back in the 1940s.
Guess what?
Hold on now. No. Because you said what you said. Let the man on the street say what he got to say. Because my vice might be different from yours. My vice not me be going. No, but you asked me what will be my you asked me what will be my vice. But what I'm trying to say to you, my vice might be the way that I'm living now. Because I use Warren Buffett as a perfect example. He still lives in the same house that he bought back in the 1940s. He still eat the same breakfast from McDonald's every morning. No, you missing the point though. You asked me. No, yes you did. Yes you did. Because you say if I had the money, my vice might still be the same way that I'm living right now. Just stack my paper for the next generation that comes behind me. It might not be
his family.
It might not be me going out there buying a $30 million car. Because like I said earlier, I have achieved everything that I had set out to do. So me getting $1 million or $1 billion, I might be satisfied just living the life that I'm living now. That's what I'm trying to say. So my vice might not me be going out there to buy a $30 million car or a $10 million watch. I might just be happy the way that I'm living now, knowing that I got 1.5 billion in the bank.
Nigga,
That might be my vice.
I'm gonna have a helicopter and I'll be watching you peasants fucking driving to work and shit as I fly over you.
You got that kind of money, you don't need to work. Why are
That's
you
my
working if you
point.
can afford a helicopter?
Well,
Yeah.
you working. Your money's working for you. You
No,
doing
you working
deals, so your
somebody
money's working
nerves.
for you. Yeah, you have people around you.
Yeah.
But the whole point of the question was we talk about these folks that have this money and what they spend their money on because we don't have it, we don't understand it, we're not going to see it because of where we're at economically or financially, whatever the situation is. But we don't know what's going through these people's heads at any day, any time of the day, or somebody offered them the chance to get one of 3 cars at 30 million. Like you said, that could be something down the road that his kids has that's going to be worth more than 30 million because of what the car is.
Cars
That's why I
don't
say.
appreciate that.
That's why I say it
No,
could
but
be an investment.
that car could appreciate just like if you buy one of those what is that Cobra, that Mustang Cobra. You could buy a Mustang Cobra. What is it?
Or
the Cobra.
better yet, that's
It's
better yet.
it's like a
Talking
medium.
about the
If you get a
original
chance,
Shelby Cobra.
if you get a chance to buy a Picasso, you know they're not making them more Picassos, so it's not going to
Right.
depreciate. It's always going to go up in value.
Right. So my question to you guys, because they have bought this and you have made a point, Manor Street, that these are 1 of 1 or 1 of 3 or whatever.
Mhm.
What would you do with your money to get your family to have something? What's your vice that you're going to do? What's going to keep the family money going? What you're going to invest in for your family, not what you lived in life.
But it'd probably be property because they're not making more of that.
There it is. That's what I'm trying to get out of you, man.
A car is considered a consumable, even if you buy it as an investment. Is consumable, which means at any moment that car could rust into nothingness in the next 2 years, and it would be worth absolutely nothing. Or like I said, if they
Right.
drive it somewhere and it gets a scratch on the paint or a dent, it's worth nothing anymore. And that's my point: is that a $30 million car is not an investment. And I mean, you can look at an investment as you want, if you want. So I'll qualify it by this: it's not a smart investment because it is consumable. It is something that could disappear anytime.
Exactly.
And that's
so let's go.
Hey, but hold that question.
Investment that they hope.
Hold that question. Hold that question, Pharaoh, because we're gonna take this over to the after show. We're gonna talk about vices. We're gonna talk about if you had that type of money, what would you do? Because we got to end this show. But before we go, poor boy, you ain't been on for the last 3 weeks. You ain't had shit going on for the last couple. No. But for the last couple of podcasts, for the last couple of podcasts, you had no porn, you had no scene, or you have some bullshit. I can't save you this damn time. You better have something.
How you gonna call when I tell the people some bullshit? See, that's some bullshit. I'm dropping
because this what you been saying for the last couple of podcasts. This what you was saying. Poor boy from the boot, what you got? What was the question? Poor boy from the boot, what you got? Don't eat yellow snow. Poor boy from the boot, what you got? Poor boy from the boot, what you got? If a weed man go out of town, make sure he call you first. No, poor boy, give the people something. Poor boy from the boot, what you got for the people?
See, now I'm on something different. So
okay.
I started a podcast, another podcast, and it's called Solar Expression.
Oh my God.
Solar, which is soul. SOULAR expression.
I thought you were looking at the sun again. I thought you say solar, it fucked me up. You don't have Pharaoh go to the damn doctor. His eyesight was all fucked up. So okay, I'm just making sure, man. I'm just making sure we don't want the people going out staring in the goddamn sun and shit. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, you want to find out about that? Follow down the rabbit hole.
What you got for people? My bad, poor boy.
Solar Expression Podcast. Check me out. It's something different. It ain't for everybody, but it's for you.
This guy.
That's what you got for the people?
That's all I got, man.
Where the F is the poems that you used to give?
Man, I told you I'm moving in a different direction right now. You gotta let me flow, man. I'm letting you flow, you let me flow. Let
Man,
it flow.
Professor, that's your brother. What you got for the people, man? God damn it.
Man, I don't know that nigga no more. Man.
Let it flow, baby.
Well, this is a Japanese proverb, short and sweet. Overturned water does not return to the tray.
I like that.
So you mean to tell me that gravity ain't gonna keep that water in there, but keep it in the ocean?
Yeah. Overturned water won't return to the tray.
Damn it.
Don't think too hard, Pharaoh.
Well, man, so we go to the next place, man.
Pharaoh, what you got for the people, man?
Here's a little something for everybody. Sex is like playing spades. If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good hand.
And it works for everybody.
Okay,
and that's why we don't. And that's why we don't have Tim Dolph for B more, because he don't have good hands.
I ain't say it, Tim. I wasn't the one that said it, Tim. Oh my god, dang!
We say he not like Allstate.
He not, yeah. Woo. Oh man, Tim Dolph, we love you, man. We love you, man. Hey man, hope y'all was entertained. Hope y'all will give y'all a little something, man. Like I say, like I say, sometimes, end of the show, we got into some good stuff. We got into some stuff that, hey, lighthearted, but we do talk about serious conversation. And these are the type of conversation that you got to have with somebody that don't look like you. You got to have that type of uncomfortable conversation. And just like Po Boy say, we want everybody to move forward. But until you have that type of conversation, we're gonna be right back talking about the same situation. So if you know somebody that don't look like you, didn't grow up the way that you do, it could be the same person, the same skin tone or whatever. You got to have that uncomfortable conversation. And with that, I'm the man on the street,
Pharaoh King,
the mad professor living in the boot.
Poor boy from the boot.
and we are two cigars and a blunt. And make sure after the show, we're gonna talk about vices, and we hope to see you there. And we are out.